Hello traders, and welcome to the weekend edition. This video is good through Sunday, September 8th, 2013. What a crazy day on Friday, a very turbulent day. The S&P daily, we had a major run to the upside, hitting the 50-day moving average. But first thing this morning, we had a big drop coming down here, challenging the 100-day moving average. By day's end, we close right here. So you have this breakout of this falling wedge that you see. Nice breakout. Big, wide trading range on Friday. And this is usually indicative of sideways movements going into the future. If you look at a weekly chart, you'll see that we have bearish divergence on the MACD. A rising wedge that did confirm with a breakdown. Got a little bit of a stall here. I could see a partial up week going into next week, but finding nice resistance right here. And then from that resistance, dropping yet again. Everything will hinge off of this trend line right here. All eyes will be on that. The monthly is, we've gone up roughly 13 consecutive months in a row. Last month, we showed our first signs of weakness. Higher high, higher low, but it was a big red candlestick. So far, we have a lower high. We haven't made the lower low, not yet. Question is, will we get a pivot candle where we start heading southbound with a multi-month drop, breaking down below these support levels? Or will we base sideways? All eyes are on that. Ideally, we need to be above 1625, and we're going to find resistance around 1700 here. We can chop around here for a while and then break out. That would be bullish, but we have a really good chance of a correction in the markets taking place. The Dow on the daily pop up, finding resistance at a trend line. This is a bear pullback. But check this out. We went down, 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 down. The trend line that we have drawn from this swing low to this swing low acted as perfect support. The falling 20-day moving average acting as resistance. Again, indicative to sideways movement coming into the future. Could be turbulent. The weekly chart, though, tells us that we have this bear pullback at a support level right here. I could see a couple weeks here going northbound. So let's be watching that very closely. Here you have a bearish divergence with the rising wedge that did in fact break down. Now you get what's called a little dead cat bounce and then a rollover, and that will give you your head and shoulders trend reversal pattern on the weekly chart, which would be pretty damning for the market, because that would be a big time bad sign. And I'm way early. I'm calling that, but that's chances, dollars to donuts, that's what's going to happen. The monthly chart, big bearish engulfing type pattern, and we're flirting with breaking down, and that could happen quite easily. NASDAQ, a lot of you guys are playing the tech stocks, big rally here, multi-month, and so we have the spinning top, that's kind of a reversal type formation starting. If on the weekly chart, it's just a big high base. As long as we can stay above this trend line, all will be well. Be watching that. On the daily, we go higher, 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 higher. Now we have what's called a hanging man, which is bearish. If we start to break down, that's a reality that could happen. Now for the banks, this is a daily big drop, kind of a low choppy base, and we're starting to make this bear type pullback. But the banks are in significant trouble. This is the weekly chart. Big drop last week, then a doji. So this is telling us we actually have a decent chance on the weekly to start, to make a little bit of a pop the next couple weeks. The monthly, we have a pop higher. We're starting to pull back now. VIX. Right now on the monthly chart, we're just down here. It's not even worth mentioning. However, on the daily, the VIX is giving us a bull pullback, almost ready to go higher. If the markets do go higher here on this bull pullback, that means if the VIX goes higher, that means the markets are dropping. So I'm watching the VIX. If the VIX gets 17 or higher, the market should go into a sell-off. So keep your eyes on that. Gold, for you gold bugs out there, big rally, big bull pullback to the rising 20-day moving average. This could be a buying opportunity now for gold yet again. A weekly chart is a little more bearish. You have this breakout, but we're pretty extended. Be looking for a drop or at least a high base. Silver, same thing, big rally. Watch for a drop taking place. We do have a pivot candle, so we could go into a down leg. The daily on this is look at the major chop we've received here in silver. Google on the daily went higher, higher, higher. Now we have a hanging man. Watch for a drop on Google. The weekly chart, though, tells us we actually have upside potential. So you have the dailies and weeklies not confirming each other right now. Apple weekly chart is a high base, looking pretty bullish. If you look at the daily, we got to get back above a resistance line. If we can do that, then it'll get bullish again, but we have a lot of upside potential. Facebook daily is breaking out to the upside. Nice. And the weekly is just up, 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 and away. The monthly just on fire. Doing exceptionally well off of this bull pullback. Microsoft in the pits. I want to go back to Facebook for a second, and this is one of our featured bull list stocks on the Stock Picks V newsletter, and actually it was up 5.2% this week alone. And on the bear side of things, we have WGL, which was bearish picks this week, was very bloody. Let's go to the weekly chart. Big drop here. This was on our bear list. For shorts, it was down 6.16%. And then AEM was also on the bear list, and it dropped 5.4% for the week, and probably more to come. So we have both bullish and bearish stocks in the markets, and I'll show you this. If you guys live near Baltimore, I'm going to be there next week. Love to meet you. Anyway, shoot me an email at des@groktrade.com. If you live in Philadelphia, just drive on down and meet me. Even if you're in New York, make it a nice big long day trip. Come down, have coffee or lunch or something. We'll talk shop. If you're down in Richmond, why don't you come up to see me? And yeah, so I'm going to be in Baltimore, Washington, D.C., and Annapolis area. I'll be right here, so I would love to meet with you. Just shoot me an email. Let's say that you would like details, and I'll hand those over to you. I'm at my website now, and thank you for all the very kind compliments. We have a 6-part series on what trading is all about. If you're a newbie in the market and want to get signed up for this, every 2 days you will receive a video, and it's a very educational video. I think you'll enjoy. Then you get 6 lessons, but fill that out. You guys are asking, what's next? Teach me how to trade and get into the secrets of it, and what should I do there? And I highly recommend that you just scroll down and click on the 201 trading videos. Gang, we poured ourselves into this course. It's 6.5 hours, and you got 5 courses in there, 28 lessons, 6.5 hours of very rich trading education, and get signed up for it. Here's everything you're going to learn. You're going to love it, love it, love it, love it. So we do have an upcoming event. It's a free trading class. It's Trading Foundation, and if you want to take the first class of the 6 that we teach, here it is. Get signed up for that. But the 201 online trading courses, this is the cat's meow. When I used to teach for Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, Teach Me to Trade, Option Success, and those others, we were selling similar education for roughly $2,500. I concentrated it down to just the must-haves, cut out the fluff, got it much, much cheaper. And so this is, again, the cat's meow. You will love it. Anyway, it looks like also for Facebook, this weekend we're going to get over 5,000 followers on Facebook. Yeah, kudos to all you. Love you all. Take care. Safe trading. And if you like what you see in this trading and technical analysis here, be sure to share us with a friend. We're here to serve. We're here to help. I am the very first individual. I am the pioneer of trading videos, and I'm here to stay. And it's a pleasure to serve you.
I'm Tim Cole.
I'm Mike Reed.
My name is Randeep Kapoor.
Shane Parker.
Hi, I'm Steve Gould.
Mary Olson.
My name is Spiro Karajanis.
Mike Muller.
My name is Caroline Elizon, and I've been day trading all full-time for about 2.5 years.
What did you think of the mentorship?
I am just thrilled with it. I think it's a great program.
It kept me going, kept my brain moving.
In 20 years, I learned this much about trading. I think that this weekend gave me this much to add on it.
This is actually my second time through mentorship, so this is a refresher for me. And I'm picking up nuggets that I missed the first time around, and I feel more confident to use all this information.
It's given me a skill level that's a much, much higher level.
You learn stuff that you will not learn in any other course. I've taken a bunch of different courses. I've never seen this stuff taught before. No one else teaches it. I mean, you've given us such golden nuggets today, or this week. You know, it's well worth taking this class.
It has helped unbelievably. I mean, I can't even explain it. I'm literally at a loss for words right now.
So if there was someone out there who was thinking about joining the mentoring class, kind of on the fence, what would you tell them?
I would definitely say this is something that you need if you're struggling with consistency in your trading results.
You need to have good education, good understanding, otherwise you will get killed in the market.
You can understand why they're doing what they're doing, how to trade successfully, how to make the proper setups, what you're looking for, and how to go from being a newbie to a professional trader in a short period of time.
You're not going to be able, on your own, floundering or just reading books, to be able to sit down and pick the brain of very successful traders and be able to incorporate that into your own trading.
You learn something that you didn't know before, and learning is always good, no matter how old you are.
Mentoring is all about helping you really get your hands on and practice it.
I would tell anybody who's on the fence, it took me 20 years to learn this much. This much. And you know what? Maybe it's really this much, but I'm trying to, tell you that I know a little bit more. And I got this much, out of this weekend. So I think you got to be crazy to want to go through years of heartache to learn stuff that experts can teach you right away.
I've just realized being here how important it is to get some formal education in trading. You get so many things from so many different directions, and to have it all brought together and put in front of you, your toolkit so you can use it, is really invaluable.
This may or may not be you, but traders who come to Grok Trade for help are sharp, well-educated, and have made money in the past. However, trading was a real struggle for them. They bought high and sold low. They let small losses turn into large losses. They kept losing money. This does not have to be you. They made a change before it was too late. Grok Trade students trade within the live markets with confidence. Get signed up for mentoring today before it's too late for your trading.